seeded Pistons. They split the regular season series. He'll be huge tonight for this team. Mitchell trying to get out of the Thompson grasp.
On every possession. This guy is one of the best defensive players.
Change their mentality at all.
They switch on defense. It's outside to Heron. You were talking about this, Dwayne, just the urgency they need to play with. Like Harden doing plays like him, the #1 scorer in the entire playoff landscape. Will take this shot over. And was right on the doorstep. He couldn't put it in. Another offensive rebound. Cunningham.
Back into this series.
Mobley taking his time, working into him.
More comfortable in his role with this team, but to your point, Candace, Durant.
Asar Thompson, one-on-one with Mobley in the paint with one. He does nothing more than that and defend the rim. That would be a good night. He's really struggled in these playoffs.
Hustle plays. Pistons have to win. 8 points.
Shot clock at 3. Cunningham setting up. Wade defends the 3.
Opportunities, more times to get a chance to get the ball on basket. It will do that.
Harden for 3. 4 collected by Detroit.
And right here, Asar Thompson doing what he does. Hustle plays.
To this team, but rebound the ball, getting out, getting transition points is important for the Pistons.
Gritty with the hustle plays with the extra possession.
Mobley slithers inside. It's Harris. Thompson is free, the 15.
They need someone that we're not expecting to have a big night. It could be Thompson.
Look at that Thompson defense.
Tenacious on the defensive end of the floor. He gives this team extra opportunities and extra.
He's one of the most, if not the most athletic defensive player I've ever seen.
Well, I'll be honest, makes those type of plays on a night in and night out basis.
I agree.
And my question is, how are the Cavs going to loosen up Donovan Mitchell early? He's already got superstar.
That stoppage, by the way, right there, a clock issue. They've corrected it. This team has thrived. He's dancing. He'll fire over Durant.
We watched him in college, that as well. I mean, this guy has logged a lot of minutes.
He'll make a head and shoulder fake and shoot over Tobias Harris. Pistons led this series 2 games tonight. Durant plowed.
What you do today, Candace, they don't remember what you did yesterday. So this is a whole new script for him tonight.
Mitchell, he'll torpedo his way into the paint. Mitchell, driving inside, up and off, and then Donovan Mitchell, a step back tray. We are
one team record-wise, and they've had some challenges. They've had growth.
The year when Cade Cunningham went out with that collapsed lung where other guys had to step up in the end of the game.
So Durant had picked up the foul. That sends Mitchell to the line. A former Cavalier. They chase him into the paint. An errant throw. Thompson out of bounds.
On the bench trying to get some early rest.
Merrill is checked in for Wade. Probing on the side. The step back fadeaway.
From the field, 7 points. You know, he's going to get into the mode as Durant gets to the paint.
It's Schroeder. It's Truce for 3. He had 6.
Asar Thompson understands his athleticism. No offense, Karis LeVert. Asar
checking in now for the Pistons. Durant will leave.
Can pull triggers for you. They can put 2 on the ball because of the offensive as LeVert shoots the screens to bring 2 to the ball, to pull triggers for other guys to get opportunities. So it's good to have him.
And you want to be aggressive with Cade Cunningham. You want to pick him up early, but you can't have foul.
Is back in the game as well. Jared Allen will
rebound right there. Donovan getting in there as well with the big guy, making sure they box out.
Mobley. Strus tethered to Cunningham. It's a 3.
Right here, just making Cade work for everything and every shot.
Robinson 4 to fire. Long shot. Sidestep. The knock away. The block by Mobley. The block by Mobley. It's a 17. Makes a move. And finds himself ill.
I love it when a player come off the bench and get right to it. Don't waste no time, because I don't have a lot of time.
That's a dribbling violation. Double dribble on Schroeder.
Going their way, the crowd was involved, and now they've come down and gotten a turnover.
Yeah.
Forward pressure now on Cunningham by the Cavs defense. Robinson 3. Truce, a twirling move with a handoff inside, and Mobley. Cade. It's number 1.
I need to get away. I need Cade to be able to get away with that. I don't think it was enough, but Max Strus has done. So used to him protecting the paint, but what he's shown lately is his activity on the offensive end.
It's Schroeder. He'll rocket his way into the paint. Kick it back, and he traveled.
Well, big mobile guy that can spread the floor, and I got a point guard to handle the responsibilities. This is.
Oh, I think he's got to have the ball.
Cleveland's got the switch. And the foul to give with 2.8 to go.
And ran into the ball screen as well. He created just that confusion. I like that you said his whole name. Thank you, Pat.
They go into Sasser.
Set a back screen. It causes confusion. There's got to be a switch. You leave Merrill.
Candace, you references earlier on. He's averaging 9 less points.
Out touching the ball. And I think Duren early on has shown some life that he's willing to work his.
And it's up and off. Rebound, Detroit, and
options of just being hungrier than the Cavs on the offensive board.
To get a rebound, it means more to Detroit right now. Their backs are against the wall.
Timberwolves against the San Antonio Spurs. Inside, good move.
Paul Reed's contributions in Game 5 were huge for Detroit.
Was fouled on the play, and Sam Merrill picks up another one.
With 16 bench points to 0 for the Cavs.
Game 1. If Cleveland should win tonight and close this series, then Spurs. That would be on NBC. For more in these games, go to Orleans. And the bench has scored 12-0. It's a 3.
Cleveland Cavaliers defense is not set.
Sasser to Reed. Bulldozing down low.
And right here, well-timed Harden walk.
Ken, as you said it, Detroit's bench now 17 points. We talk
Cleveland -7. Cunningham dancing. Merrill is there. Right off the bat, it's on Duncan Robinson.
Who is throw the challenge. I think some of these coaches early in the playoffs have been throwing a challenge a little.
Harden doubled. Mitchell against Thompson. Joined by Robinson.
Mitchell understands that. Get to the free throw line, see the ball go in, and settle, and be able to set your defense.
Basketball floor and these rims, and he's really comfortable here. Like you said, he's averaging almost 40.
Cunningham. Harden is there. He'll blast his way into the paint.
He's them right here. Another turnover. Turnovers in Game 5. Coming into this game, had 58 turnovers.
Another offensive rebound. Collected by Reed. 3. Cunningham has been key.
Offensive rebounding has been key for the Pistons to work them.
Dwayne, you were talking moments ago about the Orlando series for the
right now because they've been in pressure moments in this playoffs, and you're watching a Cavs team inspiration. They're playing with the confidence of knowing that they've already seen themselves be successful.
Way by Mitchell on the Thompson try.
Well, to be honest with you, the game got out of control when the struggles at times in the half court.
It's Thompson at the stripe. 6.
Well, D-Wade, you alluded to that Orlando Magic game where
up to Harden. He's got 7. Here goes Mitchell right into the defense.
He's slow to do. Put his head down, attack the defense, make them make a mistake, and they just setting the plate. We're understanding that Don is the most explosive guy on the floor right now.
Use your athletes.
It's Mobley on top. Reed is there.
You see Merrill trying to hold the screen. Asar Thompson trying to run through it.
Pistons foul on number 9, Asar Thompson.
Oh, this is going to be upgrade. I like what Bickerstaff did after that.
Of 10 consecutive wins going back to late March. Harris back in. Allen back in. Merrill 3. Dribble. And some words.
Thompson with 2 personal fouls. If you're Detroit, you want to make him get out of this half.
Outside, Harden works in the bump into Robinson. A nest of defenders.
Right here, you see James Harden. And this is today's game. You see Reed with a
shot clock at 2. He's got a fire. Sets up on the fly.
Time you extend your arm right in front of the ref.
Yeah,
you're probably going to call for a
push
foul.
him out of bounds. Obviously, you know, with 10 points, you within striking distance, but it's time to limit the
against Jenkins. It's a 3 by Merrill.
Allow him to pressure you and get up in you.
Yeah, that's an offense that you run away from this young man.
See if it is countered tonight by Detroit.
Well, regardless of whether you get the...
It's reverse. Strus is there.
So he knows these rims very well, but he understands that this team...
I've been sitting on the D. Wade reference until Dean Wade knocks down a shot.
Duran!
Go to the basket.
Harden ramming his way and then feeding out of a double team and Wade up.
Wade's do it.
Okay, humble brag, I see you. Okay.
Harris. If you widen the lens here on this Detroit team, #1 seed, 60-win season.
Trying to figure out who they are. In the regular season is one season.
In the half court, the Pistons scoring 8 less points.
A veteran against the 17-year veteran Harden. Rebound Mitchell.
And just those small things right there, man, just extra effort giving you extra possessions.
Rises to the occasion, and he's calm, cool, and collected.
It's Allen. Mitchell on the move, slicing down the lane, reach up to it. At the other end of the floor with Dennis Jenkins.
And both teams have
shown that no lead is safe. We've seen it in this series and the other series. 8 from 3, 20 points, but you know he's making so much impact on
Detroit in the second quarter, 8 of 12. Crossover, 3, Cunningham.
Two-man from the bigs. Once Mobley got it, he's a playmaker as well.
Harris the
Cade working himself 16 points in 19 minutes.
I think Cade in the conversation of the best and the greats when you can come on a roll and walk
out. Cunningham on the side, LeVert on top. Durant crumbles his way.
So doing all the little things as well on the floor, rebounding, blocking shots. It's not just on the offensive end of the floor, it's what he can do on the entire end.
NBA.com/starting5. Mobley hits 15 points. Stolen! Mitchell! He'll come in hot and high! Strus, Harden, diving, plummets, leans, feeds.
Free throw line, both guys being aggressive at the same time is what...
It's Mitchell, carving, feeding, Strus, 3!
That Donovan Mitchell shows that he trusts his teammates. He gets into the paint.
Right there by the hustling LeVert.
What a recovery by LeVert.
Duncan Robinson.
Nice for a better half. Both these teams giving everything they have.
Rebound reeled in that time by Tobias Harris. Will not count. Mobley in, right into Harris. Jump ball. Nice defense by Tobias, riding him. Got it.
And that right there is a ball that the Cavs have to win. The ball was out there. Nobody went to go get it.
Watch his eyes. That looked like an N1. His eyes is always up to see how the defense is going to rotate. Where are they?
Here by Harden. Got a hand on it defensively once, twice. Another was
the offensive glass.
Jared Allen at the free throw line.
Kevin Biggs hate that.
The third quarter, plus 28. And now, and it goes out. Jenkins on the fly, hits the shot. A turnover there. Duran, 3-on-2. Harris on the wing. The collision while airborne in the moment.
And speaking to Coach Atkinson early, we talked about he puts the onus on them. And so right now, James Harden has to take the onus on
15th all time, but in closeout games, and that's what he's in right now.
I think is unfortunate, but also fortunately, James Harden. These are the moments that the greats are supposed to rise and be greater than everyone else. And so we want to.
And Harris will defend. Evan Mobley fouled. Cleveland began the game at the lines. Detroit, Cavs, and Pistons. That will be on Prime. And a Game 7 if necessary. Thompson with the ball. Jenkins with it. Shot clock at 5. Steers his way into
Second half.
Here's Harden. He'll dawdle, then drive, and fire on Harris.
Going downhill, you got to respect the jump shot, but right here.
His shoulder. He's a guy that was overlooked possibly his entire life, but definitely when opportunity.
Harris will leave. LeVert is in. Hit a couple threes. Got it. Duran will work on Jared Allen. Plowing his way inside. We were right there. And now it is expanded towards filling every category. It's the cutting Cunningham.
Pistons righting the wrong in this series, starting off this quarter 14.
We have a negative next to their plus minus. And we look at Detroit, there's only one player.
In the way. He'll gouge his way into that Piston defense and get the two. Here's Jenkins, set it into Harden. Rebound. Cunningham had it, and it ricochets away. It's off the Piston defense.
And it's so they can set their defense.
Need to keep playing together, moving the ball around.
And Mitchell could not find in the game.
And the Cavs just look out of whack on the offensive end.
Series, Durant will twirl. Pry his way into the paint. The other way, LeVert ahead for Thompson.
Capitalize on what seems like some gimmies in transition.
Come in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Merrill has come in. Mitch Allen, shot clock at 7. Strus in the corner, 3.
And right here, this one will get the crowd back in this game as a couple fall fly.
Kidding me.
My goodness, from behind.
Like Kenyon Martin.
Meanwhile, Duran has gone to the bench. It's Merrill. Here's a whistle. They're getting tangled up. Robinson has come in. Thompson is checked out halfway through the third. He'll toggle his way down court. The bump into LeVert.
Or mindset, and not in the passive mindset that has led to him having 6.
The drive. They should not settle. They can get to the free throw line if Detroit.
June 5th.
I like what you did there. I like what you did there, Kevin. I like.
It's Schroeder the other way. Rejected. LeVert and then Allen trying to dig themselves out of a 13-point hole. Now Reed driving into Allen. Shot clock at 7 as he serves it. Pistons control. Reed drives hard. Barging.
First, making an extra effort, throwing it back. Then Duncan Robinson coming, making an extra effort.
Oh, it's getting congested. Merrill a screen. And if
you can't see it off the glass.
Harden.
5 from the field. How do you stay in games like this? And you stay in those games through those.
Small forward will be on that bench. Here's Harden at the line. It's the number 1 seed. Led by Cunningham. Out to Robinson. 3 round.
This quarterback right there just drawing all the attention, putting the ball on the floor, making the defense react.
And Merrill. Driving hard.
That was a big fella.
It's Reed. Muscling. Rejected by
Robinson scored. Defensive Pistons team. So I expect the ball to be in Donovan Mitchell.
A lot of times, these are the moments right here for like a dime where you're excited to be able.
Not settle for jump shots. Anytime he gets to the paint, if he gets fouled, regardless.
Rebound Strus. Shooter 3. His way into the paint. He kicks it out. It's a LeVert 3.
With Duncan Robinson out with injury. Is those baskets right there.
Kept the ball active and alive on that last possession that led to Duncan Robinson. That's the reason why on the road you feel confident that you can get a dub.
Look at Reed, hard to the hole. Schroeder will drive on Sasser. Kick to Merrill, the triple.
Define you in the paint.
Cleveland has missed 6 consecutive shots. Merrill closes, Robinson fires. Caught by Reed. 7. Good feed, what a cut.
Just makes an incredible pass to Reed, who's done everything right in this quarter.
Here comes Sasser, right to the hole. Wow.